In this episode, I am going to take you on a journey of gameplay and packs, a lot of packs, and also a lot of objective completion stuff as well. I picked up a lot of Squad Foundation players, or whatever they're called. Leroy Fer is one of them, although I'm pretty sure that was an SBC. The fodder is real right now. I am packing so many good cards and so many high rated cards. That's the team going into the first very small amount of gameplay before I then move on to more packs, more objectives and such. I am falling a little bit behind. I've got a lot of footage, so I've got another 2 episodes probably worth of footage, so I will try and get those out as soon as possible, but trying to juggle 2 channels is quite challenging. So gameplay wise, of course, I do have had a lot of rivals to do in order to get up the division so we can get some decent rewards for rival rewards, of course, but also need to qualify for champs, right? So that is one of the biggest and best ways to be able to get rewards in this game, is to do champs. But not only just for doing the actual finals, just qualifying can give you some pretty decent rewards as well. So I do want to maybe, I wouldn't say improve the team necessarily, but the Ronaldo-Benzema dynamic isn't quite working for me personally. Dembele gets down here and then we score with Baltimore, who is a good card. There are better players out there, so we may look to switch her out at some point. But Ronaldo and Benzema, it's not working for me. Ronaldo is tradable. There could be something that we do there. It is a shame that Ronaldo is only worth like 30,000, 40,000 coins, and he's not worth the, 500,000 coins he's normally worth at this stage of the game. Maybe slightly less, because Messi is under 200k, and he is probably one of the best cards in the game on paper anyway. So we get some packs here from the objectives that you just saw, and in this 2 rare goal players pack, we pack ourselves another first choice goalkeeper, and this now will be my actual first choice because I am, like I keep saying in every video, a Liverpool fan, and Alisson is the Liverpool goalkeeper. Not only that, he is probably the best goalkeeper in the world. And I say probably, I say that just to be a little bit modest because I know he is the best goalkeeper in the world. He's going to go into my team now though, ahead of Edison. And then, of course, Maignan is still in the club. We pack Walsh of Barcelona, English CDM, 85 rated. And this is what I mean about the fodder. I'm sure we're all in exactly the same position, right? But the amount of really good SBC fodder that I have is just ridiculous. Oh, look, another Bruno Guimaraes. Every other pack, I pack this guy. There is someone else I pack more than Bruno Guimaraes, though. They will feature in this video. Maybe twice. And it's not one of those like 82 rated cards you see all the time either. This is a pretty high rated card that I've packed at least 4 times this year. I know people who have unbelievably bad pack luck. So if I do pack something that you would consider to be fantastic or decent and I'm dismissing it, I'm very spoiled. Probably ungrateful as well. But we get a lot of packs there, 100k pack again. I think I've reached the end of my decent packs from objectives. I did indeed sell Ronaldo, only 30,000 coins. I should have sold him when I first packed him because he was like 40, 45 then. But I tried him out, and him and Benzema, they're good, right? Benzema's class and Ronaldo is good. But I can't have both of them together. They're too slow. They're too clunky. I need someone who can bob and weave and with a bit of pace. So I did the moments to get 60 moments points. Ended up opening a 50k pack, I think it is. And I got Reece James, which is a decent card. Didn't really fit the team too well at the time. Was worth a little bit. So I decided to just let him go for like 7.5k. My ultimate goal here for the very beginning of this game is to get John Arnorisa almost immediately. We get a Brazilian centre-back from Chelsea out of the 100k pack. Bit of a disappointing 100k pack, if I'm honest. Only an 84 rated card. And a few other bits of fodder like 83s, 82s in there as well that we can just dump into the club. A lot of duplicates that I've either had to discard or put into pointless SBCs. I did do squad battles, and I will probably continue to do squad battles as well, especially as you can do things like Evos, and the majority of objectives can be done in squad battles, so I'm going to continue to play those. I did get another road to the knockout. It's nothing exciting. It is probably the worst one. It is, I say the worst one, a player now who could potentially get upgraded to, what, an 85, or is one game away from going up to an 85. It is Mercado, who is not a bad card, was really cheap at the time, discard value. They beat Arsenal, of course. So one win now takes him, I think, to an 85 because it's an inform upgrade. This is the player in question. This is the person I pack. It's Mini Minter's sister. I pack her all the time. 87 rated, so it's really good fodder, but there's nothing for me to put her into. I've got nothing left to do that I want to do. I don't want to be doing SBCs for the sake of it necessarily. I kind of half have done one for the sake of it, and you'll see that in a second. Picked up Reina from the objective. I'm not even putting that much time into the game. That's what I find so crazy about this. Okay, maybe I'm putting more in than the average person, right? I'm maybe playing it 2 hours a day, maybe sometimes a touch more than that, but I'm not like playing it obsessively. I've done all the objectives, all the foundation players. I've got all the 100k packs and 50k packs I can realistically get without just sitting there and no-lifing the game, if you will. Okay, I haven't quite qualified for champs yet, and I haven't done rivals. Well, at time of recording, I hadn't anyway. But I haven't put like a stupid amount of time into it, and that's what's so crazy. EA have been very dry with their content, as you know, over the last few days. I'm not panicking because it is literally the first few days of the game, or few couple of weeks of the game, but still, it would be nice to get that little bit more. I did James Maddison, not because I like him or because I'm a Spurs fan, obviously. I just needed to put my fodder somewhere. So bronze went into Maddison, as well as a few other cards, and then the packs we got from those objectives and from Maddison gave us Julian Brandt, which was decent. But this is a pack. This is a pack. This is my centre back for, I would say, the next 3 to 4 months at least. It is Araujo of Barcelona, but not only do we get him, we also get Saliba of Arsenal. I didn't know how much he was, and I thought he's bound to be worth a bit, and he was. He's worth about 60k, maybe a touch more. Araujo is worth around 70 to 80k. Mental. You know, 2 first-class starting centre-backs in the same pack. And they have gone into the team, and I'll show you that in a second. So I also packed another road to the knockout. This time it's a Europa League card. It wasn't Luis Diaz as I wanted, but it is Pedro Gonçalves, who, unfortunately, I think they lost yesterday, so it doesn't really look like, or at least from that game alone, it doesn't look like they're going to do particularly well. That is the team going into the next small-ish, I guess, stint of gameplay. Alisson goes in, those 2 new centre-backs go in. Bronze is still my right back. Raheem Sterling, who I packed at the very beginning of this video, goes in as my striker. I like Raheem Sterling in FIFA and now EAFC. Always have done. He's really, really good. His running animation aside, he is a very, very useful player, and this game is absolutely no exception. I am a little bit disappointed he doesn't have technical dribbler, which, if you can't tell already, is my favourite playstyle. Absolutely love it, and I am a little bit disappointed there aren't more players, or at least players that appeal to me, that have the technical playstyle plus. Bernardo Silva is one of them that I've used recently in co-op. He's very good. Doesn't really fit the team. I don't really want him in the team either, so I'm going to have to wait to find a player that I actually want who has that playstyle plus. Went 2-0 down in this game, and then, I don't know, just sort of leant forward a little bit and came back. Managed to bring it back to 2-2, which was, I think, deserved on my part. He was much better than me when he scored those 2 goals, and then, I don't know, maybe he got a little bit too comfortable, maybe he just sort of sat back a little bit, but that leaning forward really does help, as we all know, and I managed to get back into the game. He held the ball really, really well, and for the life of me, I don't know how people do this. My team just don't press, and it's the same problem I've had in every FIFA for as long as I can remember. People will be able to hold the ball against me so well because my team just doesn't press. I can press with one player, maybe I can call for a second and try and push as many people forward as I can, put team press on. It doesn't really do an awful lot. When I have the ball, people are on me, and there's nothing I can do. I got lucky there with a header from Dembele, not known for his aerial prowess, but there we are, we did get the goal, and the game finished 3-3. Hate draws in rivals, but there we are. Criticise this decision all you want. Dewsbury Hall in real life is a very, very good player. I don't like Leicester as a rule, but I do like Dewsbury Hall. I'm a little bit disappointed Liverpool didn't sign him actually in the summer. I'm glad we got the players we got, but he would have been a nice addition. I am hoping we can put him into an Evo at some point in the future. Is this deja vu, or did we just pack her again? I swear this is the 6th time I've packed her this year. She's just everywhere. It is a double walkout though. I was quite happy until I saw it was another 87. I'm not being ungrateful. 2 87s in the same pack is unreal fodder regardless of how bad they are. So that is going to be useful for something at some point. Raheem Sterling, incidentally, are packed here, not in the other pack. I do apologise. I thought I packed him at the very beginning of the video and I didn't. I packed him at the end. So you saw him, yeah, swap the gameplay around a little bit just so that we can end on this 83 plus upgrade. If you open this, let me know what you got in the comments. I actually put bronze, my duplicate bronze, into the 83 plus just to make it that little bit cheaper. Today is Friday as you're watching this. Of course, champs have started. And in the next episode, you'll see me attempting qualification for that. That was a bit of a roller coaster. But not only that, we should get the second team for Road to the Knockout, some more objectives. And of course, I think an Icon SBC is on the way as well. Rumours are that it's David Beckham. If you are watching this prior to 6 p.m, news to you, right? But if you're watching this after 6 p.m, there's a very good chance that you already know that. So the 83 plus then, can we get ourselves a decent card? No is the answer. I don't think anyone who's opened this has actually got themselves anything other than an 83. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if you've managed to get anything other than an 83 rated card. But that is going to do it for today. If you want to check out another video from the series, you can click here, and until the next time, goodbye.